Okay, so some interesting channeled messages. My first time channeling Lucifer, which was first message, you're not special. I asked, why my obsession with you lately? And it was, I just throw out seeds and see which one grows. I was like, okay. An important message about if you're channeling or if you're meditating or doing spiritual work, not only do you want to keep yourself protected from other beings, other spirits, other like spiritual interferences, you also want to keep yourself protected from other people, because they can know if they astrally travel, they can know when you're traveling, they can know when you're channeling, they can know when you're doing all that. So you need to, it's preferred that you, to protect yourself, do your hands in the formation of a triangle. If you have no other forms of protection, do your hands in the form of a triangle. Originally, I was shown like this, but I don't want to steal from a culture. So do your hands like this, or do your feet like that. Like put your soles of your feet together if you can. That formation will keep you protected. Let me see, as far as messages go, yeah, you want to be wary that living people are not interfering with your spiritual work. Let me see, as far as messages to other people. Okay, it's going to sound really gross. If you know people are gossiping, get a tongue, preferably a longer one, cow's tongue, goat's tongue. And I'm just relaying a message here. Wipe your genitals with it and like put the person's picture or whatever on it, and that'll prevent them not only from stopping their gossip about you, but it'll kind of be like a domination work of you over them. That's up to you guys. That's just what was relayed to me. Like that's the only advice I can give from what I got here. Interesting. The rest of it was interesting, which was not really advice, but I got a formation of the sigil of King Payman. That they live in a dimension less than ours, which is, so like if we're in the fourth dimension, they live in three-dimensional universe, and that the creation of their existence was like the remnants of ours. So like it's actually quite the contrary. So like say there's a person working at a desk and they drop all of their extra stuff on the floor and then to create this mold. Well, their existence is all the stuff all over the room and on the floor and everything, and our existence is just that little formation, creation from the void, basically. And the void is extremely chaotic. When I was doing this channeling, it was the most chaotic channeling I think I've ever done. Something significant about the color green and the number 7, and significance with like cow horns and cow parts. Correlation with the scales, but it was like a sigil. It wasn't just scales, it was like a sigil formation of scales, and reference to Gemini having correlation with Lucifer. I guess because he's both sides of the coin. Let me see. I saw a guy who was kind of elven in nature. He was white skin, white hair, and he was just kind of like, and I was like, yeah, typical. So anyways, when I went to the beach recently and I started getting really inspired to create this art piece that reminded me of the Red Dragon movie, I just went ahead and asked, I was like, so what was going on there? Who was with me? And he says, Olokun. And I'm like, you smartass. Let me see what else. I got a couple of sigils, and I got a Hebrew letter, and I got reference to him being the eagle. He said, I am the eagle. I was like, okay. It's amazing how much his sigil was just flashing. He specifically requested that I put on the Eyes Wide Shut song. If you don't know what it is, check it out. Go look up Eyes Wide Shut song. And I would figure that it would be a detriment, but it actually made things flow more freely. Um, yeah, I think that's about it for now. That was a good one. And there was way more, but it was so much. Like I said, it was so chaotic that I didn't get a chance to write it all down. But yeah, so good advice and good to know. So we'll talk to you later.